And find a comfortable position. If your body allows, I mean, you can sit cross-legged, you can sit on a cushion, you can sit like a yogi. If that's very comfortable for you, it's fine to sit in a chair, on a couch. And maybe even before closing the eyes, allowing ourselves to arrive in this room. And becoming aware of sounds in this moment. In your room, outside, my voice, the sound of your own body. And you can close your eyes and feeling the sensations of the contact between the chair and your seat bones. Just noticing those sensations. Notice the contact with the floor. Notice the contact of your hands touching, or the hands resting on the lap. And see if you can release more and more the weight of your body onto those areas. So no effort in the body, relaxing. And relaxing the facial muscles, like the mask we have to deal with the world, looking good, getting approval. Can relax the muscles. You can let the jaw slightly hang. Relaxing the face, the eyelids, the eyeballs. And for a few minutes, we can turn your attention towards the process of breathing. It's a foundational mindfulness, concentration practice. For most people, attention is scattered, lost, endless past and future flow of daydreaming. So we can use this concentrating, bringing awareness to the movement of the air. And using this as an anchor to the present. Breathing in, just aware. Breathing out, just aware. Allowing the breath to be slow and deep. And when they say be aware of the breathing, it's like you can choose. You can sense the flow of the air, taste of the air, temperature of the air. You can sense the movement of the diaphragm, the muscles connected to breathing. You can sense the belly rising and falling. Yeah, so for a few minutes, just noticing the breathing without allowing ourselves to drift into the past or the future for too long. The main obstacle here for everybody at the beginning is that we check out right away in daydreaming. Thoughts pop up and we get sucked into them, and then we develop a story, and we are not here. Body is here, mind is somewhere else. So using this breath as an anchor, and as thoughts come, they pop up, images, memories, songs. We notice and don't get involved with them. They fade away. So you see them, but not interested in them, and come back to the now, to the body breathing. Whenever you catch yourself in daydreaming, it's okay. You can just unhook right away, come back to this room, being aware. As thoughts follow thoughts, we try to not cling to any of them, seeing them as birds flying through the sky, or clouds, or trains passing through a station. See yourself as the station, this aware presence which is hearing these words, which is noticing the body breathing, this presence which is aware of these thoughts. See this as the station, and the thoughts are trains. It's important to verify here what Buddha was saying, that thoughts come and go, they happen by themselves, like the weather. There's no decider of what thought will come next. They come and go. And Buddha would say, when a thought comes, see that it is not I, it is not me. It's a thought arising and passing, appearing to you as this aware presence. The thoughts come and go. They always do that. We had trillions of thoughts in this life. But when a thought fades away, you don't fade away. You, as this presence, remains. So with practice, you may verify, or you have already verified, that the thoughts are not continuous. There is space between them, like where there's no thought, it's just being here, perceiving. We can let go of the breathing awareness, open the attention, and gently notice your inner body, the chest, the belly, the throat, the gut, where we may have energies, feelings, or mysterious tensions, or flows, or numbness, or whatever it is. Simply noticing, witnessing. These sensations without trying to change them, without trying to analyze them, without trying to calm anything. Whatever is there, the teaching is to notice it and let go doing anything to it. Can you let it be as it is? Without trying to analyze it, get rid of it, keep it. Especially if there's any sense of tension or agitation, burning, fear, whether it has an emotional component or whether it's just seemingly just energy, just sensation. In Buddhist terminology, they will say equanimity. Just watch, don't interfere. In other teachings, they talk about welcoming, which means like not resisting these energies in the body and treat them with benevolent indifference. Meaning that, well, whatever this tension in my gut or this anxiety, benevolent indifference is that, well, it can stay, it can go, I don't care. I don't interfere with it. It can stay as long as it needs to. Being the witness of these energies appearing in this aware space. Now, of course, you may have already drifted 10 times by now or more into daydreaming. Checked out, that's okay. Bring yourself back. So it's not about thinking, it's not about doing. So what is it about? It's about noticing, about being aware, being present to our experience, noticing our experiencing in this moment. You don't need thoughts to notice. It's not the thinking that is aware. It's awareness that's aware of the thinking. So I took us just pedagogically a little bit sector by sector. Like I had us notice the breathing as an anchor to transition from busyness, traffic to a state of meditation. Then I had us notice thoughts, images coming and going, trying not to get sucked into them. But also we don't want to stop them. We can't stop these thoughts. The more you try to stop them, more thoughts and stressful you have. So there's our experience has three channels, kind of three realms. The mind, thoughts, images, voices, judgments, whatever. There's the channel of the body, sensations and emotions. And is the channel of the external sense perceptions, like sounds, temperature, with the eyes closed, and visuals with the eyes open. So for the last period, I would like that we simply notice the totality of these three channels. Just being present to thoughts, bodily energies, and sounds in the present moment. And having a relaxed, open alertness. You don't need to focus into one thing for too long. Keeping an open, free sense of being aware. Make sure you include the body in this witnessing, not just the head meditation. And whatever is in the body, let go resisting it, welcome it completely, whatever that energy is. And there is more here in our experience than just thoughts, sensation, and sounds. Those are the phenomenal aspect, the things that come and go. There's something more in our experience, in you. There is this, whatever it is, which is just aware. It's aware of these thoughts, of my voice, of energies in the body. In this group, I call this presence or awareness or consciousness or whatever is called, doesn't matter. It's important to experientially realize that there is more than thoughts and feelings and sounds. There is the sense of being aware. The sense of I am. We cannot pinpoint this I am, this awareness. We can't. It's invisible. Like the eye cannot see itself. The eye sees everything, but cannot see itself. So that's the bad news about awareness. His presence is that we cannot pinpoint it and describe it like, oh, it's here on the left and it's green, and that's the bad news. The good news is that we are it. That which is hearing these words, this witnessing presence, noticing thoughts and emotions. It's already here, whether you are aware of it or not, it's here. And one of the purposes of this meditation is to become more aware of the now, less checked out, but also become aware of our own presence. So for the last 2 minutes or so, do nothing. Allowing ourselves to just be. Notice there's no problem in the now. There are problems only in the past or in the future. Or if you have some energy now that you are resisting, then you have a problem. And you can gradually allow this presence that we are to gradually open the eyelids. First, just a little bit. and allowing in colors, shapes. But let nothing change. Still present, no need to think. Opening gradually the eyes and looking around the room, but remaining still aware of their inner world. Looking at the room more like a toddler, as if you've never seen it before, no memory. Seeing from presence instead of labeling and commenting. Labels, comments come, you notice them.